Welcome back, one and all, to more Inquisitor. Do a little inventory cleaning. We have the herbal book here, which is the one I believe the witch wants.
What do you want, knight? You had the courage to come to me even after you took my potion. I don't suppose you're bringing me the lost herbarium.
I found your herbarium, bitch. Here it is.
Really? It is the one. Thank heaven it came into my hands at last. You'll be able to tap the mysteries of herbs with this help, like none of my ancestors ever did. Thank you, knight.
You've nothing to thank me for, good woman.
But I do. I'll prepare a miraculous potion from devil's root as your reward. You'll see, you'll find it useful.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
I have the devil root on me. I'd like you to brew this miraculous potion for it from me, as you promised.
It will cost 1,000 gold pieces.
I won't give you that much.
In that case, I can't help you.
Fine then, bitch. Here you go.
I'll do it immediately.
Better make it perfect.
Here you are, knight. One miraculous potion. Do you want anything else?
I'd like to see your goods. Can I talk to you? I've encountered a case of bewitching. Do you happen to know how to relieve the victim of a spell?
Are you telling me you've encountered a bewitched person, knight? That's a serious matter. You need quite a lot of knowledge of the forbidden arts to do it. That to bewitch the person is more than well versed in using dark powers. He had to obtain some item belonging to the victim. Then he put the item into a clay dowel and spoke a cursed word. The victim will stay bewitched until the dowel is destroyed.
What do you think of the crisis spreading throughout the realm?
A crisis? Yes, knight. You've given it the right name. That's what we really face, a crisis. It's so much worse that I'm not sure it will end someday. It may very well be that I'll live thousands of more years in this slush. Who can know for sure how long gods decided to test our faith? But frankly, knight, if it's really so, I doubt the truth. Faith will survive here in Hillbrant. It's getting weaker every day. I feel it, although I'm no priest. Nobody believes in the situation will eventually get better.
I'm searching for the heretics here in Hillbrant. Do you suspect anyone?
If you're searching for heretics, then if I were you, I'd watch out for Lottie Frigmiller, knight.
Susan Brockner told me of Lottie Frigmiller has been the secret lover of the murderer Hans Faulkner. Is that true?
I don't know, knight. If she was a lover of the killer Faulkner, maybe she was, maybe not. But I definitely advise you to beware of her.
Has something uncommon happened here in Hillbrant lately?
You want to know if something unusual has happened? Well, yes, knight, it really has. Evil has entered our world from the depths of hell itself. The tempest that blew over Hillbrant several days ago was the indication of terrible things to come. Heaven will shake, and the riders of the apocalypse will come forth again, and this world will be no more.
What are you speaking about, good woman?
I speak of the end of the world, knight. I know well what that storm meant. I know well why hell spawns and horned demons romp around in the sky. I understand well the meaning of that devilish laughter. The end draws near, and we will be its witness.
That's blasphemy.
Blasphemy, maybe, but certainly true. My dreams never lie.
Master Edmund Diavas is suspected of heresy. What do you think about it?
An innocent soul is dead, and evil dances around us like Satan's harlot.
Do you want to say you believe Master Diavas is innocent?
I don't know, knight. It's hard to say. In these times, everything is possible, and my dreams have told me nothing about the knight clad in steel.
The monstrance of St. Orthenius has disappeared. Do you know anything about it?
Yes, I know the monstrance of St. Orthenius has disappeared. I had a dream, and I saw a beast minion walking toward the town streets. It was he who seized the monstrance and brought it to his master, the faceless monster whose name was forgotten and found again.
What are you talking about? Who stole the monstrance?
I don't know anything more. I'm sorry. It was only a short dream.
Do you know anything about the disappearance of Bishop Quintinus?
My God! Deep the bishop's soul dwells deep, dived into the earth like a coffin in a grave, and there's only sin and debauchery around rapine and brimstone. Thrice woe where the bishop's soul has gone.
Do you want to say the bishop is dead?
I don't know, Knight. Maybe my dream didn't tell me more.
Do you know anything about the disappearance of Linda Van Galligan?
I don't know anything about Linda Van Galligan, Knight. She's clouded in darkness. I can't see her.
Do you have any suspicion on who could stole Master Edmund Diavias' sword?
As concerns the sword of Master Edmund Diavias, I had a dream, an evil dream. I saw a steel-clad knight lying in a deep, unclean bed of sin and darkness, where he was immersed by those standing around him. One of them took hold of the master's sword, while the other one uncovered her shameless and unclean loins, and pressed them hard against the knight's groins. They dishonored him, stained and humiliated him. Woe to the knight who lost his sword! Woe to the land that lost its protector!
Wait, Master Diavias told me he had lost his sword after being lured out of town by heretics and put to sleep by some unclean magic. And that's exactly what you described. Who were those heretics? Who stole the master's sword?
I don't have any idea, Knight. I saw only black cloaks, dark as night, dark as the souls who were wearing them. I saw only that there were 3, and there was one woman among them.
What do you think about Natalia Reitman being murdered by Elfgard?
It's weird, Knight, but every time somebody from town dies, I have a dream from which I know nothing about it. But I haven't dreamed about Natalia.
What, are you telling me it means Natalia wasn't murdered?
I don't know. I only wanted to say nobody has ever died without me knowing about it, that's all.
Do you have any idea where Soldier Julian could be hiding?
You're asking me where the Soldier Julian is? Where could he be? Where's the blackest darkness? Just under the candlestick. The Soldier Julian is near, Knight, very near. He's not alone. His mind's full of lust and mammon. He's up to something bad.
But where is he? Do you know it?
No, Knight, I do not.
Are there any tales or legends connected to Hilbrand or its surroundings?
Do you want to hear a legend of oath that outlasted eons? The oath uttered on the brink of ruin? Then hear the tale of Harlia, the last king of the mysterious race of Thrawn living in the Moonshine Mountains. When mankind still walked the path of deep paganism, the realm of Thrawn was magnificent, and it was all underground.
Underground?
Yes, just so. The Thrones built fascinating palaces in the bowels of the wild. They excavated breathtaking halls and fostered unbelievable crafts. Their pagan gods favored them so. The Thrones thrived, undisturbed in their subterranean seclusion. But it was the thorn in the side of the cursed flame, the terrible ruler of known existence, and he decided to destroy all its beauty. He summoned the Orcs, his loyal servants from accursed depths, and opened the path to the realm of Thrawn for them. The Orcs, led by their eternal Khan Rashka, burst into the realm like a plague. They were destroying, plundering, and killing all they came across. Not even the pagan gods were able to stop the destruction because the cursed flame was mighty indeed.
Terrible. Continue, please.
The fall was imminent. The realm was at the verge of the last battle. The Throne's brave heroes were lining up to valiantly enter the Hall of Ancestors and to feast there forevermore. Then the King of Thrones, by name of Halia, swore before the gods themselves that he wouldn't leave this realm until Khan Rashka was dead. Then the armies clashed. The iron-clad Thrones fought against much greater numbers of Orcs like the gods, but they were defeated all the same. But when cursed Khan Rashka searched for the body of King Halia, he didn't find it. The king's oath changed him to a phantom in the instant of his death. He became a ghost without a body, and he's been walking in the ruins of this realm since then. For he may not sit at the table or feast in the Hall of Ancestors until his oath is fulfilled.
Fascinating. What happened to the Orcs then? How is it possible that legends haven't mentioned them after that, and they only appear now in the world they don't belong to?
They belong to every world, Knight. They are creatures from the accursed depths where nothing exists, not even time. They serve those who know about them, and the fact someone summoned them into our world means only one thing. They are to destroy all that comes across their path.
I've heard some legends about the Dead Man's Stone standing near the gallows. What do you know about this stone?
Whoa, Knight, better not go near the Dead Man's Stone. There are souls of murderers and villains in prison there. All the men ever executed in Hilbrand. They're evil, so down by God. They are bound to haunt that piece of cursed rock forever. I have had countless nightmares about them. They scream for me to go and release them, but I know well what God has condemned. Man has to leave alone.
Do you know anything about the death of Merchant Kurth Olmier?
I'm not sure if it bears some relation to that, but I can maybe tell you about the murder of the merchant called Olmier. On top of what you already know, of course, Olmier was murdered and threw thorns in a rather wicked way. It's said that he even stuck his manhood in his mouth. Oh, me likey. But what I want to tell you doesn't concern the way he was murdered, but the reason why someone did it.
Really? So why?
It's only my guess, of course, but it's possible he had some relation in the way of making his livelihood. Although he was a merchant, he dealt in items that definitely weren't intended for everyday use. Magic scrolls, grimoires of witches, magic charms, mystic symbols, religious items. And all that originated from days long ago. I'm sure the man crawled through many an ancient cemetery, many a road, and through various black markets. And that became his doom. Because some secrets are to stay hidden, and if someone unauthorized gets near them, it may cost him his life.
That is all. Farewell. Alright, so quite a lot of info from the Witch Show here. We got a couple of miraculous elixirs of strength, though. So we might as well drink them. Alright, it pumps us up to 62 strength. How are my boots doing? Oh, they're good. They're good. Fixing up my stuff a little bit here. Alright. Well, let's head on out to the Black Mines. I'm thirsting for some more blood. Oh, actually, better re-up on my stamina and health potions real quick, like. I need some stamina and some health. Got my new computer built, actually, yesterday. Which is why I didn't do anything yesterday except download software after software onto it. It is my mid-range computer. It's the one I do all my older DOS box games on. It's quite a beast for what I'm doing for it, but I also wanted to be able to render Sony Vegas on it, and I didn't want any video and audio sync problems. So yeah, nothing special. It's an i5 processor, and it's got a 550 Ti in it for graphics. Got a terabyte Barracuda in there for hard drive space. It's a pretty nice computer. I put about 700 into it just for the tower, so it should last me quite a few years. And again, it's just it's nothing compared to the beast that I'm playing on here, but it's definitely good enough for rendering, Camtasia, things like that. So anyways, I'll be doing some Phantasy Star Generation later to really test it out and see if see if it fixed my previous issue with video and sound syncing. Hopefully it did, because that was a waste of time. Father Dominicus, still looking for Bishop Quitzness. I'm not going to be getting mastery, so might as well sell those. What kind of seals we got going on here? We got all kinds of seals and sigils. catching up with Diablois and Hugo here. Level. We should probably reach level 15 before they get to 16. Looks like some of the orcs respawn too, so... Alright, let's head for these mines here. Really don't feel like getting poisoned before I even get there, so... Opening barrels from afar is much safer. Entering the Mines of MorOrcia. Stop talking to me, Hugo. Pissing me off. Alright. Getting swarmed by bats. They must be pretty decent sized bats. They're counting as giant bats even. Just checking every nook and cranny, every orifice of the cave. Sure, just run off. Trying to get myself here in the mixture of battle. Poor dog is taking an ass whooping. And a bunch of gold. don't think anyone's answered my question yet. Can I just sell jewels? Or are everyone else hanging on to them just in case? Maybe selling duplicates? Say if I got 2 sapphires, it's okay to sell 1. Who knows if 1 will be needed for a quest. If it's anything like Arcanum, it sure won't warn you, and it'll sure suck ass to not have it later. Especially if the gold, if you don't need the gold, probably better to hang on to it. But just wondering if any of you know if it's okay to sell jewels. If I don't need them for a quest, might as well sell them. Intelligence is at 13. Again, we're pumping up intelligence just to get it to 18 so I can go to student level on all my spells. Armor use need to be level 18 before I worry about going to journeyman there. Only level 21 to get to Master of Weapons. That's not too far off. Shield use is at Disciple. Sturdiness. Might be worth going into sturdiness now. We'll hang on to the points we have since I am at this point unsure. Ran a minecart through the stones down there. That was pretty cool. A little environmental action. I haven't seen an orc yet. A bit odd. Maybe they're in the lower levels. Oh fuck, there's the spider. Got lucky, didn't get poisoned. This looks like a long haul here, so let's check the subsequent rooms back here. Oh yeah, fixing to get poisoned now. You have been poisoned. You have been poisoned. You look sickly. It's alright, just poison me. Leave my damn companions alone. There they go, running ahead of me, getting poisoned like a bunch of fucking idiots. You are too loyal. What the fuck? Oops. Guess I should have kept better track of my guy dying. Sometimes not that easy to do. Anyways, we'll see you next video, folks, as we triumph through the mines of spiders, bats, and where the fuck are the orcs?